Tonight is election night, and we are covering races that will have an impact at the local, state, and federal level.
Here's a live look at ballot counting now underway at the Registrar of Voters office. Hundreds of thousands of vote-by-mail ballots being counted at this hour, with in-person voting still underway until 8 o'clock tonight. And we're bringing you live team coverage tonight with everything you need to know about the California primaries. News Channel 3 Samantha Lomibao and Jake Ingrassia are standing by with the latest on the state assembly races and congressional district races that we're watching. But we start with News Channel 3's Marian Bouchot, who is live at La Quinta City Hall as people cast their votes. Marian.
Good evening, Peter. Over here at City Hall, it's been consistently busy. Right here to my left, we got the short line of people that, earlier it was pretty long, people waiting to vote in person. And now election workers here have just moved to their third ballot box, with two other ballot boxes full since most of the voters have been choosing to drop off their mail-in ballots. One of the workers told me they've gotten more voters in 1 hour today than over the weekend. Also, workers say they've seen a lot more people choose to come vote in person.
I feel privileged to vote, and I love to click the ballot, and I came here to vote for every person that gave their all. It was a super easy experience. It was very organized. Again, I think the technology was beautiful. Everybody was super nice.
The election workers here expect the polls to stay busy up until they close, and if you still want to get your vote in, just head to the vote center closest to you. You can drop off your mail-in ballot or vote in person. Live in La Quinta City Hall, Marian Bouchot, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Marian. One of the key local races voters are deciding tonight is who will be moving on to the November ballot in the 25th congressional seat. The Coachella Valley is now sliced into two congressional districts. District 25 includes areas from Beaumont to the eastern Coachella Valley, all of Imperial County, and parts of San Bernardino County. News Channel 3's Jake Ingrassia is live in Palm Desert outside Congressman Raul Ruiz's headquarters. And Jake, as we know, the congressman is running in a newly drawn district, and if he's elected, that office where you're standing is going to have to move.
Yeah, Karen. Well, Congressman Ruiz currently represents District 36, and he is, as you said, running in that newly drawn 25th district, which does not include Palm Desert. So no matter what, this office will not be able to remain here. Take a listen to what Ruiz and the other candidates running in the 25th district had to say ahead of Election Day.
There's so much more that we need to do to help improve the lives of the people that I serve here in the desert.
Sitting Congressman Raul Ruiz being challenged for the congressional seat in the 25th district by 6 Republican candidates. San Jacinto Councilmember Brian Hawkins is endorsed by the state GOP.
People are watching the gas tank. People are wondering if their child is going to have a great future. And I'm more focused on things that can actually bring us together.
Retired farmer James Gibson says he's closely watching California issues like the drought.
Our state's in trouble. We need water bad. I understand farmers. I watched my water bill quadruple in 20 years.
Media consultant Jonathan Reese says the newly drawn district lines reaching to the U.S.-Mexico border are renewing immigration as a critical issue for the region.
And I think it's a question of how it's done, to be done in the way that's most safe and effective for both the immigrant and the Americans that live in the district.
Engineer Bert Thacker wants to increase skilled work in the district.
Let's incentivize STEM degrees by the use of federal grants so we can get a next generation of entrepreneurs and scientists and engineers that are actually building infrastructure.
After multiple attempts, candidates Ceci Truman and Brian Tyson could not be interviewed for this story. And we are anticipating to hear from the congressman once those initial vote counts are released. We're expecting that first round of results around the 8 o'clock hour tonight, and we will be watching very closely for those, so stay with us throughout the evening. We're live tonight in Palm Desert. Jake Ingrassia, News Channel 3.
All right, Jake, thanks. We're also tracking the 41st Congressional District to represent the western part of the Coachella Valley. This includes Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, Indian Wells, and La Quinta. Incumbent Ken Calvert is looking to stay in this redrawn district and is challenged by Democratic candidates Will Rollins and Srina Karani. Independent Anna Nevenik is also looking for that seat. This election will have the top 2 candidates with the most votes head to a runoff as we take a live look from the Capitol tonight, where all of these candidates hope to be next year.
Moving on to the California Assembly, one of the big races includes the newly drawn 47th District. News Channel 3's Samantha Lomibao joins us live in studio with a breakdown of the candidates. Samantha.
Good evening, Karen. 4 candidates, 2 Democrats and 2 Republicans, are running to represent the 47th Assembly District. I spoke with each of them ahead of Election Day. It's the first time someone will be elected to represent State Assembly District 47. This year's candidates include Democrat Christy Holstage, City Council member and former mayor of Palm Springs.
I've overseen a police department, fire department, a huge city. I've worked on economic development. I've led on responding to the climate crisis.
Republican Gary Michaels, who owns a company that writes technology plans for schools.
Managing businesses, working with a multitude of people, and the coming from private industry gives me a perspective that I don't think either Greg or Christy have.
Democrat Jamie Swain, a businesswoman and truck driver.
I'm a veteran. I'm a truck driver. I'm from the community. I grew up in an impoverished neighborhood. So I know how it is to feel like, you know, you're doing the best that you can, but you just can't make ends meet.
And Republican Greg Wallace, district director for an assembly member.
I've been the district director for the assembly member in this district for the last 7 years, so I know the district well. I've built relationships with stakeholders and community leaders here. That's why our campaign's been endorsed by a majority of the mayors in the district.
The 47th district will include much of the Coachella Valley except for Indio and Coachella. It will include Yucca Valley, Banning, Beaumont, and Yucaipa. Riverside County makes up for 76% of the district, while the other 24% covers San Bernardino. And for more details on the 47th District and my in-depth interviews with each of those candidates, just head to our website, kesq.com. Live in studio, Samantha Lomibao, News Channel 3.
All right, Sam, thanks. And these are the candidates for the 36th State Assembly District. 2 Democrats and 1 Republican on the ballot tonight. Current Assemblymember Eduardo Garcia, University Professor Dr. Marlon Ware, and financial planner Ian Weeks are all looking to represent Coachella, Indio, and all of Imperial County in Sacramento. These are just some of the races we're tracking tonight. We'll have more on races to represent Riverside County, including the sheriff and district attorney, coming up in just a few minutes. You can also find our in-depth coverage anytime by heading to our website, kesq.com.